Hello everyone, it's the Anime here, and today we are going to be doing episode 2 of What If Deku Had the Death Note. But before we get into it, here's the intro.
Bitches lost souls, and I know it. Fucking with the whole bunch, we won't get fucked over. Ferraris and robots, these old lunchy souls, and I'm with that cobra. Now that boy stopped over, they do it all for souls, so you wasn't making no noise.
So where we left off, Deku was just got the Death Note and set out to become the #1 hero, but also the god of the new world. You see, because in this story, if you watch the last episode, Deku has a more unfortunate backstory because his mother was killed by his dad, which was a Shinigami, because the dad needed more life, otherwise he would die. So, now, once Deku picks up the notebook, and after testing it out, he gets a red tint in his eyes, almost like a quick awakens, and these will be called the Shinigami eyes, for sure. And then suddenly he hears a voice behind him, "Hey kid," and this freaks out Deku for 1 second until he realizes who it is. He's like, "Huh, you're the death god it talks about in this book, huh?" Like, is that? And the Shinigami, unnamed so far, it said, "Huh, you smart kid, how you figure that out?" And then Deku says, got lucky, flipped to the page where it talks about Shinigami. Anyways, so I could kill anyone with this book. And then the Shinigami says, "Yes, you can. And I'm here to guide you, make sure you're not doing, well, anything that's against the rules, of course. And also, when you're close to death, since that's my notebook, I get to kill you." So, once Deku agrees to these terms, and then the Shinigami says, "You're lucky. Your parent was a Shinigami, so once you picked up this notebook, you got Shinigami eyes, as we call them in our realm." And then Deku says, "Shinigami eyes. Let me guess, they allow me to see the name of any person I want and the date they die. Pretty useful, but can I, deactivate part of it?" And the Shinigami says, "Yeah, sure, what part?" And the Deku says, "I would like to deactivate the part where I can see where people die. A little bit too gruesome for me." So then, Deku walks home with his newly discovered Death Note. And once he gets into his room, well, let's just say he gets a little trigger happy, killing off villains one by one. And in the span of one night, he kills around 80 villains. Now, once he kills 80 villains, the news are reporting about how 80 villains were killed in the matter of one night, and how each one of them left one bloodstain saying "Deku." But instead of saying Deku, he says useless, because that's what he used to be. And now he's saying that these villains are useless. So, now that Deku has killed 80 villains, the government is a little bit on watch, trying to find out who this vigilante is disregarding the rules on how you're not allowed to kill a villain. And then one of the the top hero, All Might, gets involved, saying, I will find this man, 'cause the eye who breaks the walls is nothing less than a villain himself. So now, All Might's on the prowl for whoever this is, or Deku, killing 80 people one night. And Deku, he is just getting started, because in the following week, around another 120 villains would die, lowering the crime rate in Japan around 6%. And Deku, knowing how much this is helping the crime rate, saying, soon people start thanking me. Most villains or even scared to do anything because they're afraid that they'll die as a useless piece of shit. Soon people will regard me as the #1 hero, and then they might even get rid of superheroes in Japan, 'cause who would need that if there's no crime? Oh, alright guys, sorry for the short episode, but I'm tired by sweat. Next episode, it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a 16-minute long episode, okay? So yeah, so everyone, bye. The anime logging off.